Welcome to Danny After Dark. If you're new here, make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss a notification or a new episode. Tonight, we will be discussing the case of... We ain't discussing no case tonight. We are discussing tons of other fun stuff. I am back for another AMA, Ask Me Anything, True Crime Edition. But of course, it's so much funner with friends. So I am bringing your favorites. You know us as the Manson Saga Discussion Panel. Paul from the Paulcast. And of course, the very stylish Mr. Beckham. So let's bring him on. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Welcome. How you guys doing?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
My mic was off, but I'm doing
I was like, where's
fine,
Paul?
Thank you.
Hi, everybody in the chat. So hi, Bill. Hi, 80s horror fan. Hi, Paul Rowland. Hi, Auntie Mimi. Hi, Mike. So we got some great questions ready to go that people had messaged me from last time that they were, oh, I wish I asked this or I wish I asked that. Well, you should have done it then, but I wrote them down. And obviously we'll take questions from the chat. So are we ready to dive on in?
Fuck. Yep.
I know nothing.
The best we know.
Hi,
Manson. That's it.
Manson.
The best
All
we
right,
know
so
how.
I see a question in the chat already. I'm guessing that's for you two guys. Paul Rowland wants to know, would you do Kemper?
I think he would do us, but only wouldn't he take their heads off first? Isn't that what he does?
Yeah.
I thought he was
What a sweetie.
He's not the shoe guy. Who's the shoe guy? No.
There's a shoe guy.
There's
Dude,
that like.
so good at this. Oh, because you were thinking about.
Wait, there's a shoe guy. There was one.
Thinking about that dude from Mindhunter, right?
The
guy who they bribed with the
yeah, the shoes. Yeah, he's not a guy.
Yeah, that was not Ed Kemper.
Rowland. No, Ed Kemper was a pesky guy who cut his mom's head off and had sex with it. Just like, that old chestnut.
Yeah, no, I would not do Ed Kemper. I actually would like to be pen pals with Ed Kemper. He's actually extremely intelligent. He just went down a different path.
Yeah.
I
But
thought that
Paul
shoe guy was real.
Visited the Kemper house and he did he shot a video of the outside on his channel. So if people aren't subbed to Paul Rowland, check him out. That was an awesome video.
That was a good one. Yeah, like and subscribe.
So everybody, feel free to type any questions in the chat. We will definitely answer them. I think it'd be kind of cool to get all of our different perspectives. And all right, and look at Bill. Bill, work. Hey, Sirhan got parole. Any thoughts?
I think it's interesting that I haven't looked too much into it, but I know that there's a couple Kennedys backing him. So I want to look into that a bit because, like from all the stuff that I've been looking, hey, something that I know about, all the stuff I've been looking at to do with that case, Sirhan was kind of like the fall guy, just like they had the same thing go on with
Jack Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby. Yeah, right.
Or Oswald. I'm sorry,
Oswald.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Speaking of, here, this is topically relevant. Hold on a sec.
Take over my fucking show.
Wait, time out. Doesn't it have to go to the governor first?
Yeah, and he's gonna shut that shit down.
He's gonna shut it down anyway.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna fucking nobody's gonna let him out.
I agree, Bill.
He
won't get out.
Like Duran.
Yeah.
No.
They're gonna let out Duran. That was the thing. They just mixed it up. This is
cool.
From Vancouver, actually.
You need to put
what
that on
year is that
poster.
paper from, Paul?
You should put that on poster board. It's gonna isn't it
I know
the original date?
To do with it. It's November 25th, 1963.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know that Oswald was never charged with an assassination of the president?
Really? Well,
yeah, he was never charged with a crime.
You know what's funny about that? And speaking of like people getting out on bail and stuff like that. So, you know, they're talking about letting out Sirhan. Squeaky or fucking Lynette Fromey got out on an attempt, right? Mm-hmm. They called it an attempt, regardless of whatever the semantics of it was, which just goes to show that Sharon Tate is more important than the presidents and stuff like that.
Okay.
Leatherface.
Danielle's like,
Leatherface. Leatherface.
I would never be rude to my co-hosts.
Right. Yes. All right.
I have a question for the audience whenever I can ask it.
You can ask the audience a question when you get a fucking YouTube channel of your own. Okay. Well, speaking of that, this is a good one. So we got some shady questions directed at the three of us. Hi, Eric.
Hey, Eric. Hey, Sam.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing. Sam. Sorry. Go ahead, Danielle. My bad.
No, Sam. Sirhan's bullets didn't even hit. Oh, that's right. I can highlight.
Dude, Sam.
I'm just drinking.
Yeah, buddy.
Is that true?
And then Mimi, what about some of the female murderers in Canada? That's very vague. I will be covering some on Danny After Dark. Mimi's been sending me tons of case suggestions.
Then who shot RFK?
You can explore that when you do your YouTube channel.
I'm just playing.
All right. Let's start with a shady question.
Okay.
And I got all these, obviously I got all these questions in advance. I literally wrote them down and didn't think of them because I wanted my answers to be as off the cuff as these guys. So, hi, Robert. Oh my gosh, Australia. Thank you. What is the way they worded it, I'm going to change it a little bit, but it's kind of what is a pro with working with your Manson co-hosts and what is a con with working with your Manson co-hosts, each of them.
Oh, fuck. I already know what your con is for us.
I know. I already know my answers for both of you. Who wants to start?
I already know my answers.
Okay.
All right, Beckham, you go ahead.
I have no idea.
All right. So, I'm not really, okay. So I'm I am more of a background person. I'm in the shadows. I'm analytical. I'm an analyst. So I'm not an upfront person like you guys are. You guys like the spotlight and the camera action, and you guys can have it all. And I think that's a pro for me. So there's not really, a con. There's not really any. I don't really necessarily have a con.
It's more not so much about you, but it's more of like, Beckham, what is a pro of working with me and what is a con with working with me? What's a pro of working with me? I just said
a pro. Yeah, you guys take the spotlight. You guys like me. That's what I'm saying. That's a pro. That's a
his pro for us is that we take the heat off him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I'm sorry, Beckham. Go ahead. Keep going.
And then, my con, I don't know. You just, I don't know. You talk about Sebring's shit all the time. When we know the truth, okay? We know the truth.
Oh, wow. He all of a sudden left us.
Oh, my God. Hey, small frame.
I'm kidding.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, what's your con about Paul?
Oh, yeah. Duh. No. Working on the case of Paul. We get along pretty good. I don't. I really don't have one. I really don't.
Lame. All right,
I don't know. I'm just saying we get along so well. I get it. They want to know a con. I don't know. Sometimes he mutes me. He's muted me before. There you go.
Have I?
Yeah, you've muted me like 5 times.
Yeah.
When I was trying to say something one time, you muted you, and I didn't even know you had muted me. And I was
But to be fair, sometimes you need to be muted. Sometimes you need to be muted.
So
I think it
okay,
was 'cause I
whatever.
was hearing
You said
something
a
like-
con. You said
That
a
was
con.
good. No, that's good.
So-
That's fucking so funny.
Do you want to go, Paul, or do you want me to go?
Well, you know yours, so go ahead.
So pro working with Beckham is, yes, Beckham is a behind the scenes guy, but he is extremely focused and pays a lot of attention to detail. So for example, we could get like a 200-page document and he's like, I'm on it. And he just goes through it detail by detail. I mean, it's incredible. So that's such a pro, because holy shit. That doesn't show up all the time on the show, how important and what he does. He does a lot. The con, but like Mimi said, that says it well, focus. Sometimes Beckham gets loose and I need to pull him out of rabbit holes, and be like, come back, slow down, focus. But I would gladly deal with that any day, because
No, but what? Yeah, another pro for Danielle is that she gets our notes ready for the show and stuff like that. So
Dude, she's
organized. She's a really organized.
So
yeah,
bad.
she does.
Yeah.
She organizes really the flow of the show when we're live.
Damn it,
so that was my
that
pro
was
and
gonna be my pro.
Paul's pro and con. Paul's pro is he's very social. So I don't like people. Let's just say it like it is.
Wait, what?
But you put on such a great smile. Like, you can fake it better than me.
I do that.
Yeah,
You're
I
so
can't.
good.
I do actually get a kick out of people. I think that,
like, if it's like reaching out to like Neil Sanders, Tom O'Neill, like you have no problem reaching out to all these people, and you're so good at it, which is helpful to us. I mean, I'm sure you slide the money, but that's okay.
I do. I said
so that's your pro.
Pics.
Oh my God. Your con.
I'm a douchebag. I go off the rails.
Okay, this is your time difference. Fuck, we need to start stuff so late on the East Coast because of you. We're always, oh my God, that killed me.
That's not a con because of me.
No, I know. I would say there's not a ton of cons about you. You're more chill. Like, I think the three of us are, for everybody watching, our styles are very different. So not that anybody's are right and wrong, but Paul's so chill. I'm like, okay, what's the show topic? What are we doing? What time are we doing it? Are we doing it Wednesday night? Are we doing it Thursday night? And Paul's like, figure it out.
We all have our strengths and we have our weaknesses, you know.
Mine, I was just gonna say what mine was gonna be for Danielle, because she's like skirting around it. Is she always gives me shit because like my notes are always like, if we're doing something for like the Sharon Tate thing, it's like blood, porch, ask. That's it. It's like three things, and she looks at it and she's like, oh my God, my fucking uterus is gonna fall out. This is fucking stupid. What do you
Reminds like the note, the page, the source.
Yeah. Killed ? Okay, anyway, ask me another thing. Ask me anything.
That was your con? What's my pro?
Oh, what's your pro? He stole my pro for you, but so your organization, and then another pro is you're really good at doing this YouTube thing and like and Instagram and all the social media sort of stuff. I am not so good at that sort of shit. And so that's a really big thing that you bring to it as well. And for Beckham, I'm going to have to double you on the, he's an incredible researcher and like puts it together in a, like a lot of times now it's easier because we've been like hanging out and talking about this stuff but there's a ton of information. And once you get through that information, you're like, holy fuck. And once you see where it's like, it's really impressive how you're like, and Sorry, not to like suck your dick on camera or anything, but like
no, but like
really...
today you're like don't forget what you need to do.
Yeah,
don't
then
forget what you need to do by like 4
You're
o'clock.
like, Aaron, I mean, Beckham, focus.
Yeah, but he did fucking. It's great because in the midst of like this cyclone of information, all of it means something. Like the stuff that I've got now under my like, you know, kind of in awareness. My brain about the case and in my awareness about the scene and law enforcement and stuff like that is all Beckham. He's like, he showed us a ton of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Con, I don't know if I can like herding cats.
Sometimes
that could have gone a lot more shadier.
Sometimes I go off on like crazy. I've gone on crazy rabbit holes, and you guys will say, you guys will be like, calm down.
Yeah, sometimes but the thing is, it's funny is like then he does it on the side, and then he comes back, and we're like something that we were like, that's fucking batshit. Turns out it's right. We're like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, that was an awesome question.
Yeah.
Let's see. A few audience ones. I'm going to jump in. Sam Smith, the burning question. Is Beckham's real name Donald Leisure Jr.?
Who's that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who that is.
So then I guess the answer is
That's the guy who's like, what I guess could I be a billionaire? It's
yeah, that's funny.
Eric, question: where do I get one of those silk robes? Amazon. Mimi Beckham used to come on camera more, but he's been lame.
It's because I usually come on with the outfits, you know, and you just can't do it all the time.
You didn't get your phallic candles, Danny. Bill, let's wait and see.
I just think it's funny that the wax runs down.
Oh, that was funny. Okay.
All right. Give us
so, what part of the Manson case was most surprising or shocking to you when you first learned it?
Is that for everybody or you?
These are for all of us.
These are for all of us.
Oh, okay.
Every question is all of us. This is only your second time doing this, but that's okay.
Yeah, look a squirrel for sure. Okay, so holy fuck, I don't know. You guys go first.
I can go first.
I have an answer.
Go ahead, Daniel.
I mean, I'm very open that I came into the case very. I don't really believe in peer pressure. So in regards to this whole concept of Manson, you know, they pressured into the murders or brainwashed into doing it and blah, blah. Like, that's bullshit. These people murdered because they wanted to do it. And I really thought Manson had no hand in it. But to kind of dive into the case like we have, and there's, you know, the drugs, the CIA, there's so many angles where I'm like, where he was a criminal. He was very much a criminal. I'm not saying that, but he had way more involvement than I thought he did. That was surprising to me.
Yeah, well, Sam's got it there. That's intense. But as far as like one of those holy what the fuck moments, oh God, there's a lot. Like, I mean, some of the things that threw the timeline off, like hearing Manson talking about taking the house with Dennis Wilson as like payment for that song because he wasn't going to give him any money, so they just moved into his house, right? And that's not in the official narrative. Another thing that's really interesting is that was shocking was the fucking Billy Doyle being flogged and raped at a party.
And it was filmed.
At Cielo, that was filmed. That's fucking insane. Yeah, that was a pretty big one too. You could, but I mean, with everything in that, you could do that all day long.
Yeah. What about you, Beckham?
Okay, so I do have a criminal justice background, and that is my current employment. I never knew who Charles Manson was, and we never studied him in college. So this has been a whole like a what the fuck moment learning about this guy and its connections to Hollywood and everything else, the music and the government and all that stuff. I got into it because my best friend is a military intelligence officer, and he told me about MK Ultra and the Chaos book. That's why I read Chaos first. That was my introduction to the Manson case. So that was my what the fuck moment. Was like, who the fuck was this guy? And wow, holy shit, all this happened. That was my big, because I didn't know who Charles Manson was. I really didn't know who he was. We never studied him. I never knew who he was.
Oh, I know another what the fuck thing for me is realizing just like how media made Manson was, and how like he was a part of everything that happened, but at the same time not, like just kind of stumbled into it. Yeah. Anyway, go ahead.
Another quick answer for me, and then we'll move on, is the Hollywood, like how Manson was very connected to most of Hollywood. And it's just this, let's just close the curtain. It never happened. Act like it never happened. He didn't know these people, but there's proof he did.
Yeah.
So, but it's so trying to be covered up.
Right.
Okay. So we got shag, marry, kill, Manson.
What the fuck?
What?
F like fuck, marry, kill.
Yeah,
like,
fuck, marry, kill.
Who would you have sex with?
Somebody asked us that question?
Yeah.
Manson Family Edition.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
That's pretty cool. So
wow.
how do we want to do this? Each pick 3 people, or like me and Paul give Beckham 3?
Pick, somebody has to pick for the other person.
Okay.
What?
So, but Danielle has to pick for us. You have to give 3 people, because otherwise you could just pick anybody.
Yeah.
Right? But so if Danielle, because you're the host and I want to slump the responsibility off on you.
Yeah.
Do you want to pick one for each of us? Like you can do Beckham, or you can do Beckham's and then do mine.
Okay. And which one of you guys is going to do mine?
I don't know, I'll do it.
All right.
Paul can do your...
Beckham.
Do I have to say you're right, or do I have to say you're wrong, or something? Or you?
No, you have to say. You have to say.
I'm going to give you 3 girls. You're going to choose one to have sex with.
Okay.
Choose one to marry. Choose one to kill.
I got it. Okay.
Beckham, Kasabian, Krenwinkel, Capistrano.
Those are weird choices.
I know. You had to make this hard.
I thought you were going to say Sadie, and then you'd just be like, excuse me.
No, I'm not going to give a good. I already knew. No, I didn't give
I would have to kill Kasabian because I can't trust her.
Right.
I would do Patricia Kay, and I'd marry the other chick.
Capistrano.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Wow.
You can't lay in bed with somebody you can't trust, and you can't marry, dude. Kasabian is still a criminal.
Yeah, and you can't marry, and you don't want to marry Krenwinkel because
she was the one that she's the one that did a lot of the slash and dash, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, Paul. Krenwinkel, Kasabian, Gypsy.
Dude, don't do the same ones. That's lame. Do new ones.
Oh
yeah. You gotta do. You know what? Do Susan.
No. I ain't giving you guys like the okay.
Susan, yeah, but I don't like Susan.
Exactly. He doesn't like Susan.
Fine. Susan, Gypsy, Diane Lake.
Ooh, those are good. I'm curious.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
Curious. Paul, remember, you gotta remember, you don't lay in bed with somebody you can't trust.
And you don't lay in bed with someone who's 14.
Ooh.
Or do you?
At that point?
At that point, we're talking about that point.
Dude, you put Paul in a hard place and a hard rock.
Or whatever. Okay, no, this is fine. You can take pills for gonorrhea. Okay, I'd fuck Susan Atkins and then
Yeah, because you know what she did at
whatever,
the
'cause
threesomes.
she'd be all right. And then I'd marry Gypsy because it's age appropriate. And I
So you're
don't
gonna
know,
kill a teenager?
and she's Jewish too, so it would be like oh, this crazy
So
Jewish.
you're gonna kill a teenager?
Yeah, you bet your ass I am. Better than I'm gonna fuck a 14-year-old. I'd rather be known for the
All right, my turn.
Don't make it easy, Paul.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. So
No Donkey Dan and no Sebring.
right.
Well,
Okay.
Sebring wasn't Manson family though.
Oh.
But yeah, that
Okay.
doesn't matter. Okay, so let's
That's
do Tex, fucking Bruce Davis.
Ooh. Don't do it.
and-
Don't do it. Don't do it. Clem.
No, I was gonna do that, but that's easy. But so
Oh.
let's see here. What about TJ Wallaman?
Oh
Ugh.
God.
Ugh.
Oh,
I
God.
think I just puked on all my alcohol out.
Okay, Bruce Davis, Wallaman, Watson.
Yeah.
Kill Watson. He annoys the hell out of me.
You should have said Shorty Shay.
He was it.
God.
He
I
could
don't-
load up a six pistol.
Shag, Davis, and marry the other one.
Who would you marry?
Who was the third?
I can't.
Ooh,
Wallaman.
Wallerman?
Wallaman.
Oh, you marry
Dude.
Wallaman?
I
For
don't.
Bruce Davis?
At least
I
Bruce
don't
Davis could get a real
know.
job.
I know, but I don't like any of them.
At least Bruce Davis could have been an
That was
engineer.
mean. I thought I'd get Bobby for something, but that'd be too easy.
No,
That's
'cause you're gonna-
easy.
yeah.
Yeah, or DeCarlo
So
or
easy.
Shorty. We're not going to give you Shorty
Okay.
Shay. He's your number one.
No. Question: how did Capistrano get her name?
From George Spawn, because Capistrano, her last what's
The star in the
Cappy.
sky.
What's the Capistrano thing? I can't remember, but I know George Spawn gave her that, or I know everything about this case. The fucking
Refill time.
under the impression that George Spawn gave her the name.
I was like, I know, I was there.
I was right there. Yep.
Okay. What was your first memory of a murder case or trial being televised on TV?
OJ.
I was going to say OJ.
Mm-hmm. I remember being at my dad's in Victoria and it being constantly on the TV, and just like every once in a while going in there and just like biffing out on it.
Mine
The White
was
Bronco.
The White Bronco, the whole thing, the whole kit and caboodle was what I remember, because
Yeah.
that happened while I was around.
What about you, Beckham?
the Melendez brothers.
Menendez?
Or Menendez brothers.
Yeah, the Melendez one. I don't know who the hell they are. Let's see. Does the parole of Sirhan today help clear the way for Manson followers to finally be paroled?
No, he's not, because he's not.
He's not going to get out.
They're not. Nobody wants.
God.
The thing is, it's all political, right?
Now
Nobody
it's
wants
political.
anything on their jacket, and the problem with that is, then that echoes all the way down through the prison system that lets everybody know that they're not actually trying to rehabilitate anybody. That it's just it's nothing. It's nothing.
Yep.
It's just a place to hold people.
Are you eating right
Me?
now? No, Beckham.
No, I'm pouring my drink.
He's getting another drink.
I thought he was like eating
Taskmaster.
chips or something.
No,
let's
it was
see.
the can.
Mike asked, which family member discovered Spawn Ranch to move to?
Sadie. Susan Atkins.
I can't remember.
I think it was Susan
I know
Atkins.
that TJ Walleman was there before
Yeah.
they got there.
But I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Who was it?
We should know this. That's kind of sad.
It's Susan Atkins.
Yeah, Susan. Okay,
Susan found it. So you
Yeah.
asked a question you already knew. Mike.
You son of a bitch. He
All
was
right.
testing us. Oh, wait. I got one for Mike. Who took a shit in the stairwell, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Whose name rhymes with Poos and Shatkins? No, okay.
Dude, I think Mike just wanted to plug Susan Atkins in the show. He did it.
He just wanted. All right, good.
Okay. And again, people who maybe just have joined or have dipped in and out, feel free to write any questions in the chat. It could be Manson related, non-Manson related.
Dude, your room looks so relaxing.
Shit on Susan. That's probably.
Hi, Mason. Hi, bestie.
Hi, Mason.
Dude, I haven't seen Mason in 2 months. Mason, are you okay?
You know, he's around. You can message him.
Around. He's got his thing up and running sometimes. Poke my head in.
Yeah, he's been doing stuff with JJ on YouTube. So everybody, if you're not subscribed, Mason,
really, Sam? That's interesting.
People subscribe to Mason's channel. Mason, type in the comments what the name, like your channel name is, so people can follow. I don't have YouTube pulled up to post. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, Mason. Let's see. Are there famous true crime cases that are not as well known or overshadowed that shouldn't be, or any famous, or any killers that are not as well known that should be?
Jeez,
I have 2 answers.
Good, because you can fucking give me one of them.
So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody kind of our culture is very saturated with Bundy, Dahmer, Gacy, Ramirez, which is fine because those are cases where Kemper, with Manson, we're studying. When I've always been into true crime, and especially diving more into it for Danny After Dark. There are 2 killers in particular that stick out to me that aren't as well household names, and I don't know how they're not. I don't want to go a ton into those because I'm going to cover them. I'd say Tommy Linsells and Arthur Shawcross.
I don't know who either of those people are.
I will be covering those, and Arthur Shawcross. Oh my God, both of them. I'm like, how did I not know these names? And then the toy box killer, David Parker Wright. Oh, Beckham, remember I told you about that case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should make a TV show about that guy.
Daughter help him find victims.
Like an HBO special.
How did I not know about that? But anyway, those are the kind of ones I'd say. How do people not know of? Check them out.
Oh, the one with that weird lady on Netflix who made the bomb and put on the guy and it exploded after he robbed a bank. That was an interesting one.
Yep.
I don't know what the name is. I'm fucking terrible.
I'm blanking the name, but I know exactly the one you're talking about.
It's called, what's the fucking thing called again?
But you know who would make a
criminal genius or something like that.
They covered it on Snap too, that case.
Also, who would make Willie Picton. I think he's fucking. If you guys don't know who Willie Picton is, he's a pretty fucking intense dude from my neck of the woods, from the mainland over there. Fucking fed hookers to pigs for years and years and years.
What about you, Beckham?
Mine would be I don't know any of them, but I'm just saying I think a really good serial killer would be a truck driver. An interstate truck.
Happy face killer.
Yeah.
He was a trucker.
Yeah.
He got away with it.
You could get away. You could get away with it you're on the road all the time, dude. As long as you don't leave anything behind,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Like the Highway of Tears could be like truckers, right?
And Paul, I never heard of that until you mentioned that to me.
Right.
And then I was starting to research it, and I'd be like, "Hey, Paul, I just found this article." I'm like, "How did I go oh my God, I'm like, what, 21 years old? How did I go 21 years without hearing?
Yeah.
I never heard about it.
I wonder how many
Blows my
serial
mind.
killers, have actually belonged in Hollywood, and we'll never know.
Oh, dude, lots of places have cams,
Mhm.
Mike, but they can only show so much, and they have blind spots.
Right.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah, they have cams now, Mike. Not in 1975. They didn't.
So this is a two-parter. Which killer do you find most attractive? Manson family related and not Manson family related.
Oh, I have mine.
Okay, go ahead.
But it has to be one of the killers?
It has to be a killer.
Killers? Okay.
All right, mine is Susan Atkins, and mine is that other chick from. But hold on, but one of them is not a Manson. Mine would be that Florida girl.
Oh, that's right. You like Casey Anthony.
Yeah, she's hot, or she was.
Ew.
Yeah, she was hot, dude.
Damn, I don't know any other.
I would have taken her to the club and paid for the whole thing.
And then she would have fucking killed you. And then you would have been like.
Well, I know my answer, Paul, if you want to think.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I mean, no surprise. Manson family related, Bobby Beausoleil.
Right.
Not Manson family related, Jeffrey Dahmer. Jeffrey Dahmer, hands down, is the most attractive serial killer.
To me, Jeffrey and Bobby looked like cousins. Is that your other look you go for?
What's that?
Because you already know your main look.
Yeah.
Speaking of my main look, I friend on Instagram. Paul requested Ryan, and he accepted my request.
Yeah, I already know your look. Ryan looks like her husband, dude.
Oh yes, I did.
Ryan looks like Chris. Who else looks like Chris? Somebody else looks like Chris. That I said. Davis looks like Chris. That's her main. That's her main look. Her second look.
She loves
Billy
her
Zane.
Billy
Yeah.
Zane.
So like that's Danielle's main attraction is that look. Her second one is the like blonde haired guy with the goatee and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Paul.
Danielle, I know you like a cousin or something.
I know you guys both know my type. That's scary.
I don't fucking know. Well, I'm gonna have to say for the non-Manson, just because it's the only one I know, but I don't. And she's not even that attractive. She's so fucking terrifying. Is Jodi Arias?
Who's that?
Dude.
Wait, can you put a picture up there? Can you put a picture up, Danielle?
I don't know how to do that on my end.
Hey, I'll go search it up myself. Whoa, who's that?
That's Jodi Arias as a blonde. I'm gonna be covering that case.
I never knew her. Okay, I switched my girls.
She's better looking than Casey Anthony.
I didn't know who she was. She looks like dude. She looks like a porn star from what your phone showed.
So then my
it looked like you just said porn star. You just researched porn stars, and the first blonde came up.
Yeah, my murderer, I guess, because I'm not really into any of the other ones, I suppose would have to be
Blue.
Well, no, she wasn't one of the murderers.
Oh,
it has to be one of the murderers.
Has to be murder.
Then it would be what's her fucking the tall
Leslie?
Yeah, Van Houten.
He's the most attractive girl in that whole bunch, I think.
Calm down.
I like that picture that Mike has up on the on that group where it looks like Crenny's giving her the old thumbs up. You know what I mean?
They both look so cuddly, and it's Christmas, and it's cold
that's
outside.
because she's playing country on the guitar.
I know. I'm just saying. Like, I want to be in the middle of those two, cuddling. It'd be fun.
Oh, Bill, when she's saying "Oh Holy Night" and that she was doing the headstands too. Oh, if anybody here in the chat or even Paul and Beckham, you guys don't know that. YouTube it.
Dude, I need to look. Yeah, I see. I didn't know who this chick was.
Watch her in the the fucking interrogation room. Dude, that's what he's talking about with the handstand.
Beckham, go down the Jodi Arias rabbit hole. I know a ton about that case. Message me with any questions.
How many? Okay, just tell me how many she killed.
One.
Just one?
Travis Alexander,
And
I've
she's
looked
out.
up his death photos from his autopsy. They are graphic.
If
And
she's
out of prison.
Gotten away with it.
Oh no, she got sentenced to death.
Yeah. If she'd gotten away with it
shit.
and
She's
started
dead?
dating somebody else, she would have done the same thing.
Oh shit. She's
crazy.
crazy. No, I would stick with the Florida
she
chick.
gets so much mail because all these men are in love with her, and it's just like, do you not know what she did?
Oh, is she dead? Oh, is she in prison for life?
No, she's alive in prison.
Oh, I thought she was dead.
I already did my research for that case for Danny After Dark, so I know it. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe, Danny After Dark.
I have an update on the case.
Let's go away from Manson for a second.
Yeah.
What solved true crime case do you think police got the wrong guy or the wrong guy was convicted?
That's what I said. I said I have an update for a case right now that I saw the
news. All
right,
go ahead.
The guy that killed in California that killed his wife. Wait, the wife and the baby, and all the girls think
Scott Peterson.
Yeah. So Scott Peterson's sister-in-law is now saying there's new evidence and is going to try to present it to the I don't know who, the district attorney's office, police, whoever, that she believes he's innocent. So the sister of
Lacey,
believes that with this new evidence that he is innocent.
Send me that link.
I saw that in the news. I saw that in the news this week. That's what I meant when I had an update on the case. Was that? Yep.
I don't think he's innocent.
So he might have, dude. Well, dude, if the sister-in-law believes it,
I want to read what you saw.
I don't know anybody who I think didn't do it, other than like
Santa Claus.
Fucking I mean, but I don't know the law well enough. I guess technically, if it was just like Manson, right? Because the 17, 18 years for conspiracy to commit murder. But if it's a certain type of conspiracy to commit murder, then it's just the same thing, right? So I don't know enough about law for that, but that's the one I know.
Well, we have a new suspect in the case.
I'm not sure.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, there's just so many that have to do with that night that it's crazy. That's fucking insane. It's insane.
I honestly can't think of one off. I'm blanking the name. It was on True Detective. Remember, it was the guy with the little kids. It was like the very last killer they focused on.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, I'm blanking his name.
Oswald. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I changed mine to Oswald.
Oh, shoot. Wrong one.
Or Sirhan.
Oswald. That's a good one.
Hey, cool. I have one that, just for later. Maybe another. I'll save it for later if there's a question about it.
Okay. That was a hard one. I couldn't.
That was really difficult. Yeah.
What was mine? I don't even remember what I said.
I don't know.
You said Scott Peterson.
Yeah, because of the new information. That's right.
Then you need to send me that. So, okay, this is kind of a deep question, but there's obviously been research on what traits that serial killers, a lot of them possess. For example, bedwetting, cruelty to animals, different dynamics within the family that a lot of them possess that go on to kill. Based on knowing all of that, are there any, I guess they worded it, serial killer traits that we see in the Manson family, or any commonalities that were like, the way they worded it was weird, but do you get what I'm saying?
Power.
Yeah. Do you see anybody who could have,
like, what the ones that did go on and kill, what traits do they share that make more sense as to why they went and did it, as opposed to the ones that didn't? Hi, Eddie.
Parent issues with Sadie.
For me,
go ahead.
For me, it's power, and with power comes freedom, and with freedom comes the will to live your life the way you want to, without like in rebellion mode or without remorse.
So who do you think out of the Manson?
I'm sorry. I thought you were asking for a trait. Are you asking for a trait or?
No, who do you think had a
trait?
No,
it was a trait.
The Manson family.
Yeah, no, she's asking for trait.
It was
a specific trait. My trait is power. The power, like of freedom.
Of us, or that I don't know what's happening right now.
Okay, so for example, those who went on to kill had a poor relationship with their family versus those in the family.
That's a good one.
Didn't.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Or those who went on to kill. Like another common trait of serial killers is bedwetting until a later age than others.
Yeah,
I'm not saying the Manson family did, but it's one of those.
For me,
the ones that killed, do they share traits that the ones that didn't kill don't?
Power.
And the answer might be no.
I have no idea. Maybe. I think, because Krenwinkel had like a shitty childhood, and like her sister got her addicted to drugs really early.
That was probably the best one. Was that one, the child people.
That, and then the fucking Kasabian. I mean, she was fucked from the get-go. Like she was busted for some sort of drug thing or fraud thing right before she even met Manson. But yeah, I guess so. I guess that's it.
For me, I'm thinking a lot of the family had issues surrounding Bill, exactly, parent issues. Mm-hmm. But then again, even those, there was a lot of family dynamics of not feeling wanted within a lot of them, or feeling like they were on their own. But it was a sign of the times too. I think those that went on to kill, everybody did drugs, but I think those that did were more involved, and I think were also had more to want to prove their loyalty than the others. Would Diane Lake have gone to the same extreme of the others? No, I don't think she would have wanted to prove her loyalty as bad as a Krenwinkel.
Right. But a lot of strippers have daddy issues, but they're not killing people.
Right, and then you can make
daddy issue.
I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
But you can make the argument too that I have a younger brother that wet the bed, and they didn't go on to be a serial killer. Most serial killers do. You know what I mean? You can make that argument for anything.
If I do that educational police intelligence show, it's gonna be
a good one. Poor self-esteem. That's, you could fucking lead somebody around by the nose mentally if they don't think of themselves. That's why Patricia Krenwinkel was such a good soldier. She even, it was really telling when she said that when the first time we made love, he said I was beautiful and I cried and blah, blah, blah. Because I didn't think I was. Because she has that hormone imbalance that makes her hairy. And all this shit. So,
dude, she would kill for Manson though.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, she would probably still kill for him today.
All right, so Mike has one. Did Susan Smith commit the most atrocious crime in history? Oh, that was bad. That was bad.
Who's Susan Smith?
She was the one, if I recall, that drove her car into. It was a lake or a river. I don't know if it was a lake or a river.
Kids in it?
With her kids in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm thinking of the right one. I'm pretty sure. I'm 99.9% sure now. I'm guessing myself. Yeah. Because the new guy she was with didn't want the responsibility of kids. So it's like, okay, I'll just kill my two so I can.
There's so many things like that. That's. It's so gross. Fuck those people. They can all die. I think that guy who got everybody to drink poison. I think that
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones.
Yeah, I think Jim Jones fucking burned in hell. Got people to feed.
Or David Koresh.
Their parents, kids, and David Koresh. Yeah, all those people.
I listened to the audio.
Don't ever fucking tell me about it. I don't even want to know.
I listened to the full thing.
That's fucking disgusting.
It was hard to get through. It was
Which
hard
one?
to get through.
Of who?
Jim Jones. that whole
okay.
Mhm.
I'll be back.
Okay. Who was the killer who may have eaten some children? Not Dahmer. No, Dahmer. Well, if you want to make the argument, Dahmer somewhere under 18 years old. Somewhere, one was 14. I want to say one was 15 or 16. Or so could those be considered kids? Yes. Albert Fish ate Gracie, who was a child. She was 10. Let's see. Anything else in the chat right now, or do I go back to my list? Jonestown. Yeah. Albert Fish. Yeah. Okay. Well, while Beckham's gone, we got a question from Beers. Who do you think was the most charming serial killer?
I know which one you like.
No, but Bundy. He was.
He was very charming.
He was extremely. And even when he was admitted, during the court thing, they're bringing out evidence and all these, people are still, he couldn't have done it. He knew how to charm.
You know who else was charming?
Who?
What's his fucking name? The big fella that we were talking about earlier. Kemper.
Well, I can't go no poop butt.
No. We don't roll around with those poop people, Danielle.
I have one besides that guy. I have one.
Who?
The most notorious serial killer in the United States history.
That's not what the question is.
Oh, well, I know, but that's the guy I'm talking about.
Building up. He's building up.
Yeah. Is the guy from Chicago. The doctor, the dentist, or was he a dentist or something? He lured people to remember he had a hotel? The hotel guy in Chicago.
Oh, he wasn't a dentist, he was a pharmacist. You're talking about the guy from The Devil in the White City. Whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
shit. What's his fucking name again? Big.
Yeah, with that must. Yeah, with
shit! I should know this.
That guy
was Henry LaRue.
No,
his name's
that guy.
It's just I just cannot even think what the hell his name is right now.
Yeah, the Chicago serial killer. He had the most kills in history.
Sweeney Todd.
Damn, I know this too. That's sad.
So I would say he was. I mean, he lured him.
That's the man I was thinking of, Wayne Williams. That was the one from Mindhunter.
Oh,
that was the one.
Yeah.
He was the one I thought they might have gotten it wrong.
Who's the guy with the shoe fetish?
I think it's you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Okay, well that's good. Next. So that was from Beers.
All right.
That was a good question, Beers.
This is a kind of a controversial one.
Oh, here we go.
What do you think when the public takes verdicts they disagree with into their own hands?
Vigilante?
Say that again?
Like Batman?
Like being a vigilante?
Yeah, that. Vigilante.
Vigilante.
I'm a little tipsy, sorry.
So there's what should be an answer, and then there's what I really want to say.
I'm going to say Batman.
That's not an answer. All right. So, okay, all right. Since you guys are fuckers, I'll answer right now.
Well, hold on. I'm trying to think. Like, who has, first of all, who has taken it into their own hands?
Well,
plenty of people.
Plenty of people. I can't.
I'm not asking
in Texas. In Texas, anybody can.
Thoughts of when people.
Oh, well, in Texas, anybody can do that. It's legal here. You just pull your gun out and shoot somebody because they did something.
You can't just go do that.
Hey, it's Texas, darling. There ain't no law around here. There ain't no law to go around here. You know that.
At night are big.
Now, dude, September 1st, you are no longer needed to carry a gun license.
Oh God, the Wild West.
Into the Wild West.
So I think there are two recent cases that I disagree. Hi, Johnny. That I
Hey, Johnny.
disagree, David. You're exact. I'm going exactly where you're going. When Casey Anthony got off and George Zimmerman, I thought for sure they were going to people were going to just execute. You know what I mean? Like, because the public was so outraged, and it's one of those things where if it happened, would I lose sleep over it? No, wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, it's like, if you have no personal connection to it, why risk putting your life in jail the rest of your life just to take one of those people out? I don't know. I feel a little mixed, but
on a right or wrong thing, I mean, if you're going with the way society works, it's wrong. But and people can fuck it up. It's just like the death penalty, right? Like vigilantes, it's usually a quick response, and it's a it's an emotional response.
Batman. Yeah. So fucking. So it's like I don't. But the thing is, with the death penalty, it's sort of, at least they have to go through more hoops than an angry mob. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So that's where. But at the same time, yeah, sometimes I want to see, like, somebody gets off and you want to see somebody go to the jail and just when they drive by.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, have you ever danced with the devil by pale moonlight?
I like to dance that ball.
Oh my God. So we have a couple of more questions that were submitted to me in advance. But again, anybody in the chat, if you guys have any questions, these have been amazing questions. So keep them coming. We will answer honestly. Sometimes our honesty gets us in trouble, but we will
give me a controversial one. I'm ready.
Batman is the correct answer. Danny, what has Beckham won? Beckham's won the night off.
Dude, I'm gonna celebrate in the morning.
Wait, what is this? Fiddle says, Paul and myself live in a city that is going through a huge outbreak of
that is going to have a huge outbreak of
vigilance. Going to have.
Yeah, fucking rights there is.
Wait, can you guys have guns?
No.
Oh shit.
I don't need a fucking gun.
Okay.
All right.
I
hope you have a ninja
stick.
I hope you have a. Do you have a ninja sword? I can send you one.
Key, y'all.
So, Tisme.
Right.
Tisme. Shout out to my girl.
No
what case genuinely makes you shiver? And why?
Ooh, Leatherface.
So Ed Gein?
Yeah, Ed Gein. Why?
Because he wore people's faces.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Now, going back to the movie when I first saw it as like a 5-year-old, that kind of freaked me out, but it set me up to be a fan of Michael Myers.
Right.
So see, it made Michael Myers and Freddy and all them not so bad. If you go back and watch the 1974 version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and just look at it from like a 5-year-old's perspective, yeah. So that guy's always been creepy to me. That dude.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah. What the fuck was I gonna say? Mine was I think it was fucking Bundy, because just the young girls and killing them and going back and tormenting them, and it's just it's fucked up.
You were wrong. He didn't.
No, not going back and tormenting them.
Wait, time out. So
after they were dead, but tormenting them before he killed them.
Yes.
Wait, so Bundy, would they just call it?
Chill the fuck out, Danny.
That's it, Sid. Thank you, Holmes.
Hold on. Yeah, Holmes. Yes, that guy.
That guy. Think of the name. Thank you.
That guy to me was the most charming, because he probably dressed really good.
Super charming.
He dressed really well. I mean, he could afford to. He could afford to dress really well.
But it was because of all the you know why he killed everybody? He would just he'd take loans out on them or something, or he'd get them to do life insurance stuff.
Social security. Well, the thing is that people were coming into the country, right, to the ports and stuff, and moving into Chicago, and there was no way of tracking people yet. There was no social security numbers yet. No social security numbers yet, and there was no way to track people. So anybody just could come in that was nobody knew, and then they were be missing, and that was it. You know, so I think he killed a lot of people. I don't know the exact number.
Oh, a ton of people, a fucking ton of people.
Yeah, so he had to have had some sort of charm, I'm sure, right?
No, he did. Because he was like a con man. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of stuff about him. He conned his way into so much stuff, and he would get a bunch of stuff on the hawk and then just not pay for it, and it's just like crazy.
Beckham, is that your answer? Is H. Holmes, or were you?
That was H. Holmes was my for that answer to the most the most charming guy or part. Yeah,
the scariest one for him was fucking
the Chainsaw Massacre dude with the leather face with the leather face.
So the case that genuinely makes me shiver.
Yeah, like this is a good one because you like this stuff. So
yeah, there's really not
like shiver in a sexual way, okay? In like a fucking regular person.
Tisme, is that what you meant? Which one gets me to shiver?
Oh shit!
How are you
okay,
doing?
let's flip the question then.
Shiver, not really. The one that I found, well, there was the one case that I started to research, and I'm like, I can't. Hey, Auntie, that I'm like, I just can't do this on my show. I can't do it. Is it was the Likens murder. I'm blanking who was the Gertrude. I can't pronounce her last name, but it was Gertrude like Banazinski or Bazinski, something like that.
Wasn't it like Sylvia Likens?
Yes, Sylvia Likens. Because it was her and her sister.
That was awful.
It was so bad. And I did all the research for the case, and I'm going through, there was just some very graphic things. I'm like, it's so relevant. I can't not, so couldn't do it. But I guess my answer would be David Parker Ray, the toy box killer, which you'll see on Danny After Dark. Like and subscribe.
I'm going to have to watch that one for sure.
What did it for me was, and there's audio, you can go on YouTube, and I listen to this stuff because I'm sick in the head, but the victims that he caught, he had pre-recorded audio of like, basically, now you're captured, here's what's going to happen, here are the rules.
Wow.
And it's like a good over 40 minutes.
But that's that sounds like my foreplay.
My God. Well, Beckham, listen to it. And he sounds
you're the one who goes.
He's an older guy.
But I just don't kill people.
Just kill that.
He's an older guy. His voice is like, he sounds so calm.
I do give instructions.
Oh my God, Beckham, shush. He sounds so calm. He sounds like you're like a grandfather. Like if you don't listen to what he's saying, but just listen to the tone of voice, it's so sweet and so calm. But when you listen to the word, it's like, you know, these women are going to get killed. It's a hard thing to listen to. I mean, Jonestown is pretty hard to listen to for different reasons. I know, Paul, you can't. But that, because of the audio that David Parker Ray did and would play to all the women that he captured, I can only imagine being captured and then listening to this audio and being like, I'm not going to make it out alive.
Yeah.
The Iceman, yes. Oh, Richard Kuklinski. Ooh, I'm all about that. Yes, he set up a video camera to watch rats eat the victim. He did that more than once.
Wow, that's insane.
He would take him. There was like a not something like a cave in the woods. He would take him to, and yeah. He talks about that on one of his HBO interviews. That's on YouTube. Okay, Bill, let Danny. Just leave that up there. So this is a good one. It's another Paul, suck a dick.
Yep.
This one is a two-parter. And this is actually the last question that got pre-sent to me. So if anybody else says, load them up in the thing. So, and it's a good one.
Okay.
What is your serial killer trait? And then what do you think your Manson Saga Discussion Panel co-host's serial killer trait would be?
Ooh, that's a good one. Well, y'all should know
We
mine.
can do it two-parter if you want.
Hold on, time out. Y'all should know mine. I've shown you pictures.
Your serial killer trait?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're tie them up pervy.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
That's not where I go, but
I think yours is how organized you are.
that's my serial killer trait,
dude.
No,
Danielle.
Him.
Mine.
Yours for like how.
That's true.
OCD and all that sort of stuff, and like, I think that's your serial killer
Hi,
trait.
Bip. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Bip.
I would give instructions.
Are we supposed to answer what we think our own is?
Yeah. So do we want to say?
Oh, yeah.
Why don't we say what each other's is first, and then what we think our own is?
Okay. So yours is what's yours? Listening to fucking people dying and shit like that on YouTube.
Danielle's would be filming it.
Yeah.
Or audio it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Beckham, you answered for Beckham, Paul, already. You answered for me. Okay, so Beckham said for me. Beckham, what do you say for Paul, his killer trait is?
Give me 3 seconds.
I think I know what my serial killer trait would be.
Oh my God.
I think Paul would hide them.
Oh, that he means. Oh, what my trait? Like what?
What do you mean?
Personality trait.
Yeah, what personality trait of Paul's where you're like, I knew because of this he was gonna kill, or not surprised.
Vengeance.
Yo, yeah, baby. You are absolutely fuck yeah.
Vengeance.
So bitter.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, I get something stuck in my craw and I'm just like, get him.
That's one of the words I was okay. So that was one of what I was gonna say for Paul is when he and I haven't seen the like unleashed Paul that I want to see, that I hear about.
Don't.
I want to. I like seeing that's the dark side of people. Oh, I love it. Paul's is not, when he gets like going, he does not give a shit about what the consequences will be after. He'll deal with it after. So I think the fact that he just puts that out of his mind, he would just go full.
Yeah, I wouldn't be like a calculating.
No,
I would.
I'd be a rage killer for sure.
Yeah, I would be calculating.
For Beckham, his trait, I would say that, that he's so...
I'm 5 steps ahead of everybody, and I would be 5 steps ahead of Lon.
But at the same time, I think he would plan it so much that the opportunity would just like go away. To be fair.
That's funny.
Beckham, can you talk?
Mm-hmm.
Your voice sounds super weird.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, my headset was above my head. There, is that better?
What are you doing?
Did you just inhale helium from a balloon? You sound like a chip, like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
No.
Oh, I don't even care. Let's do this for the rest of the time.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yo.
Well, that means I have to unplug my headset and plug it back in.
No, you sound
no.
I think it fixed itself. I think it fixed itself. You're good. You're good.
What does it sound like?
Have you ever seen Alvin and the Chipmunks?
As a kid.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Oh shit! I mean, I can unplug it. Hold on, I'll be.
This is going swimmingly, Danielle.
Oh, why? Oh my God. That was amazing. Wait, look at this. Mimi, I don't know what you're saying yes to.
Oh, probably the Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, Bill has a question. We'll get to that in a minute. So what I think my serial killer trait is, okay, so I am very OCD. When I'm not going to get into my extreme OCDs. Some are extreme, but when I go away on vacation, the second I get to like okay, this is a two-parter. The second, let's see if he's fine.
Hey, back now, huh?
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a computer. I had to just not reboot, but redo the head thing.
Okay, perfect. So we're each going to go with what we think our serial killer trait is. So mine is two-part. I mean, mine's related to traveling. When I first get to like my hotel, my Airbnb, and actually, Beckham, you know this because we travel together. I rip apart the room, bedding, everything, searching for any signs of like cockroaches, bed bugs. I mean, just through what I do.
Oh yeah,
work,
I forgot about that.
You're just, that's always in the back of your head. So it's, and I mean, I rip it apart. It probably takes me a good like hour. And also I like to, once that's done, unpack everything right away. Like not just like unpack it, lay it out, everything. And then the second I get home, I have to unpack everything.
And wash
and then
everything.
I act as though I was staying somewhere with little creepy crawlers, and I go through dry wash dry of all my stuff, and I inspect it's a lot. So I always take the day after from work off when I come back because I'm up so late, like crazy OCD. That's Tuca. Where is he? That's Tuca. So that's my serial killer trait.
What's mine? I think that I don't know, like zone in on somebody, I guess. If I get mad at something, it's hard for me to slough it off, which is I'm working on it, but that's the thing that would be like, it would be one of those things where if I was an insane person, and it would be like somebody would like do something that would piss me off, and I wouldn't be able to handle it and just be like, break their head like a movie, or break their neck like in a movie. Oh my God, he's the Arnold Schwarzenegger neck break killer.
Yeah, I would just ankle pick you.
What's your answer, Beckham? What's your serial killer trait?
I guess how I like to plan it out, organization of it. Mm-hmm. And I would probably be like 3 steps ahead of the law enforcement anyway. Like, you talking to me like present time me or any time me? Because there's a difference. Because I'm a lot smarter now than I was. Had I been a serial killer at like 21, I wouldn't have known shit of the world.
No, present time you.
Yeah, I would be 3 or 5. I would probably like 5 or 10 steps ahead of law enforcement. So I would be the planner. And I would give my victims instructions.
Nice.
Okay. We don't start announcing this, because then a year from now, when shit happens, they're gonna look back at this, and I'm too pretty to be questioned in police custody.
Clay, that's true.
I'll be like, excuse me, officers, you interrupted my contouring.
Yeah, I would give instructions, and then just hear torture sounds.
No.
I don't want to know what you're going gonna do tonight?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Coming over. I don't want to know.
He fucking writes, I will be Clay.
Let's see. What was Manson's motive for the killings? Both of them. Bill, that's on the Manson Saga Discussion Panel.
Bill wants a quick answer. There's not a quick answer.
But I'll give him a quick. Okay, I'll give him a quick thing. Manson himself. What do I think he got out of it? Something to do with the Black Book for the LaBiancas. I do think that the Black Book is the thing, and money for the straight Satans. I think that's his motive for what happened there. And I think for the drugs and stuff at Cielo, I think that was just greed. I think he can say all day long it was to get Bobby Beausoleil out of jail, but it could have just been like more. He knew there was going to be a big score there, so he's like, get that. If he had anything to do with them going there, but I don't know that he did. I think he just wanted that money, right? So I think he had more to do with the LaBiancas than the Tate thing. I think the Tate thing was more of a text show.
Let's see. We know her. We love her. Rachel. Question for the panel. When can I interview y'all? Rachel, love you. Thank you for stopping by my channel. I appreciate it. We will be in contact, Rachel. The three of us will we got you. We got
We're
you.
going to do an interview on Rachel's channel. And
I will dress up.
You guys should like and subscribe, Rachel, if you're into records and if you're into debauchery. Those are two things that happen. It's a good time.
Yeah, and I already did an interview on Rachel's back before I had any channel before the Manson show. Paul did one. I think it had like 2 viewers.
Just like my show. Just like all my other shows.
Yeah, but according to Rachel, mine's still one of the highest viewed interviews, which is so funny because I remember she's like, do you have a YouTube channel? I'm like, no.
I still wish that I could hit I wish that it was my thing so I could hit the Danielle can't stop sucking her own dick thing.
Sorry, Paul, but that was funny.
Yeah, well, we're going to do for anybody that doesn't know, Rachel does amazing interviews with a lot of vinyl community people, but some from the Manson community that we came from. And there was a point Rachel was doing like 3 interviews a week, sometimes more. It was crazy, but she just did an interview with Jax Trax. Awesome interview. That kid is like wise beyond his years, but she does awesome ones. Awesome ones. Let's see. Virginia Woolf. Did you ever watch the YouTube show Another Dirty Room? No, and I don't think I can.
Oh, no. She couldn't handle it.
I can't.
No, she would hate it. She
would go crazy.
I prefer Airbnbs anyway.
And the least, Patty, that's the least shocking moment of my day. That's the least shocking thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Patty, are you wearing red? If you know what I mean.
At where you're at, that's like walking into a bar and be like, I can't believe there's fucking booze in
Patty,
here.
oh my God, please don't.
You know what I mean?
I'm not highlighting that, but hi, Patty, welcome, love you.
Hi, Patty. It's like walking into a grocery store and being like, I wonder if I'm going to find groceries in here.
Oh my God, was there another question? No, so no, I will not watch that.
No.
53 interviews. Rachel, that's amazing.
That's a lot. Holy crap.
Fuck.
Have a good night, Rachel. Thank you.
Good night, Rach.
Good night, Rachel.
I do not. Well, yeah, I do, but
that's fair. That's fair.
That's a shame. I did, and what it, yeah, no, well.
Dude, you know what would be like? You know what would be kind of cool for like a movie or a TV show? What? If like this cult in like another country killed like 20 people and they put the bodies in these containers and the containers were shipped and they arrived on US, they arrived here and then the police had to figure out where they were from. That'd be interesting. That'd be kind of cool.
Quick.
My mind is just. I'm sorry. My mind is always thinking. Sorry.
Speaking of interviews, so the Manson Saga Discussion Panel, it was mostly Paul. I did Q&A, but we have an interview that we did with Patty, who gives us this wonderful comment, and it's by far the highest or most viewed interview.
Patty is super interesting, and she had a really cool way of looking at the Manson stuff. She wrote for a blog, for the Manson blog, which is actually a big deal, and she liked the history of the places, like the different spots, and there's where Panamint Patty.
Okay, Paul's getting distracted. That interview is on the Paulcast. It's the Panamint Patty interview, and it's been watched a couple of thousand times. It's a really, really good interview.
Wow, holy shit, really? Damn.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So Bill has what would be cool if you guys coordinated on a book? I think we would kill each other.
No.
I don't think Danielle, we'd say anything that we'd be fine to write a book together. It's
but we would have to put our own spin on things.
Personality wise, I think we would like.
No, I don't know. We get along really well. Stop it.
We do. No, we do.
That might not be.
I'd like to do a tell-all book on the two of y'all.
Dude. Like I was gonna try to hit on these two chicks when we went on that walk thing. Like I was planning it.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this.
Oh my dude, right off the bat, like right when we started the damn walk, Danielle's like, so the guy was like, so where are you from? And I was literally about to say from Dallas. And she just cut me off and was like, oh no. He's from the Big D, or what did you say? What did you say?
He's all about that Big D.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way that's Cap, right?
What?
Because he has no.
He has a wrench, no.
Yeah. No, so it was just like, she just like, I was like, oh. Anyway, you got to be careful with Danielle when you travel.
Yeah, she might think you have like body lice or something.
Oh, you know what? Oh, Beckham, you know what? I'm surprised you didn't say my serial killer trait is not sleeping and like banging on your door every morning. Like, get up, like running in your room and being like, oh my God, let's go. It's a new day. Like, legit.
Dude, like Danielle's like a fucking dude. Danielle, dude, hold on. Danielle is like a cheerleader, dude. And like, you literally, she will come in your room and cheer you to wake up. Like, it is a great morning, and be like, she would spell out the day of the morning. Friday. It's Friday. Friday, and do like splits.
And I would do like kicks and stuff too.
She does. She would do.
By the time she got to Y, I would yell out, "Why the fuck are you in my room? Get the fuck over here."
I would like I was never a cheerleader, but like I'm a dancer, so like I am a bit flexible. So and Friday and like kicks.
I was just like, dude, why don't you go?
Yeah, this is about to open up.
I was like, why don't you just go? Why don't you go get me a cup of coffee? Be a doll and go get me a cup of coffee. That's what I want.
Yeah, no, he didn't say that to me because trust, he would not have made it back alive. He did not say that. So we're getting a little off subject, but those are the questions. Every question that got sent to me in advance, we already went through, which were, I think, super freaking cool. Does anybody else, before we kind of shut this event down, this will stay up on my channel. Mm-hmm. Does anybody else have any questions? Yeah, this is really about to open. I'm going to get Danny After Dark soon.
I'm going to get me one of those. Do they have guy ones?
I'm sure they do. Any questions, Manson related, not Manson related? Pop them in the chat now.
Danielle, if you decide to do another one, I'll go. The next time I'll get one of those thingies and join you like that.
A robe, nice.
Yeah.
I did ask each of them to dress in like a After Dark like thing.
Do like something sexy, and so I
really don't have anything.
I got you that Sharon shirt.
I want that shirt. I'm gonna wear it somewhere.
Oh, Beers, that was you?
Oh, he got.
Oh, haha. Oh, I thought it was. I had no idea. Hold on a sec.
He's always in like Facebook and Yahoo, and he's always in Facebook and YouTube jail or something.
All right, well, give that one a wrench then, so we don't fucking.
Jesus.
Can I suggest something just for fun?
Okay.
Can we do if this was a success, and I'm sure you will look at everything, the numbers and the questions and analyze everything. But if it's a success, can we do a Halloween version?
That'd be fun.
Sure.
Since it's coming up. Yeah.
Yeah. Halloween.
That would be cool.
Yes.
Oh. What the fuck?
That sounds hilarious.
Yeah, so what makes these are the audience questions. Again, I just did the one thinking, okay, that was fun. I in the back of my mind thinking I'd love to do it. And then people were messaging, that was so cool. I wish this was asked. And why didn't you ask it? So again, I just started writing them down as people would message me. And without the questions, we don't have a show. So I'm all for doing another one. I think this is fun.
Those questions were really personable.
Yeah, those were good.
Those are really good. Really good questions.
Us, Danny.
Yeah, Danielle. Had fun.
Everyone.
Dude, it only seemed like we were on here for like 10 minutes. It went
we're just under an hour and a half, so I think that's a good time. So thank you, everybody who came. And maybe came to Danny After Dark. Just kidding.
Is there an after
Thank
party?
Thank you everybody for watching Danny After Dark AMA. Ask Me Anything True Crime Edition.
Paul's ready for one.
So this was fun. We'd love to do another one. Again, without audience questions, we don't have an AMA. So if you would like to see us do this again, leave a comment below. Say this was great, or it would have been great if you showed your tits. I mean, I don't know. Leave a comment.
Oh, stop making me show my tits.
I know that was directed at Paul. That was not.
I can show my chest tattoo next time.
Thank you, Auntie Mimi. So thank you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe. Danny After Dark. I put out new cases every week. Obviously, weeks where I do AMA. This is considered my episode of the week. But dive in next week. Another case. And make sure to unsub and unfollow Podcast. But that is where we do our Manson Saga Discussion Panel. So at the very least, just go over for that. And Mr. Beckham, ladies, he is single. DM me and I will be doing all pre-screenings.
You heard it. He likes to tie them up. Go get him, ladies.
You did hear that here on Danny After Dark.
First.
On that note, thank you everybody for joining us. Have a great night. We'll see you soon.